Okay, welcome back, and let's do one thing. If you watch my last video, you will know that I was buying gold here and here. And this place, the reason why I bought gold here is because of the news, which the news came out negative for NFP. For CPI news, it came out negative for dollar, and it was positive for it was positive for gold, and it was like neutral because it did not give a proper move, a momentum move. So what are we expecting next week? I'm expecting gold to keep buying for a certain period of time. It might retrace from here to this point. For example, now if I should go back to my, first of all, I'm a kind of person that trade from higher time frame. I will analyze my chart either from daily. So if you go to your daily time frame, you see that it failed. The market failed to break this low. It failed to break this low. This is a low. If something this market drop down and break this low, we should have expect the market to drop again till either this point, which is 399.3 per ton, or from to this point 340 340 3,415. So but the market do what? It rejected in this zone, which is a little bit zone that investor was sitting up, and there was a FVG present in this zone, those that traded SMC, and there is another tiny resistance zone here. So for price action, that's why the market have to respect this zone and then go back to that spot. So if you go back to, you see that we have a break of structure to the downside, a break of structure again to the downside. Oh yeah, let's mark it. We have a break of structure here, a break of structure, and we have another break of structure. Crone, I'm going to crone it. We have another break of structure here. Then we don't have another break of structure. So the market do what? It kill this zone and then respect this zone. I think me, I even joined to trade this zone in a lower time frame, but it was not working. So if you go to the 4-hour time frame, you look at how your chart is. So you see that gold was selling here. Investor was scared of market because of Trump fake president. He wanted to appoint someone, but it's just like a rumor. So investor said their phone. That was the reason why the gold dropped to this 4,413 ton. So what else are we looking at? If you look at this spot now, I'm expecting gold. If gold should break this zone, this zone have been there for a period of days, and this zone, see these two zone now will determine where we are going. Do you get? If you draw your line, you see. Do you get? Then if you draw another line, you still have it. So are we going to trade here? Are we going to buy? You can no. This, if you buy, you are gambling. For those that do swing trade, if you buy, you are gambling because you don't know. You don't know if it will stay. You don't know if it is going to buy. So if you move, let me off this my zone. Okay. If you come down here, I traded this zone. I only trade external, so I lose a lot of money here. Why did I lose this money? This is the zone that I lost money. I thought this market would respect this zone in a very small tiny time frame, like maybe like 5 hour time frame. You will see there was a very tiny zone here. This zone was a kind of valley, so it pushed from here to this up. Me, I did not leave the market. What did I do? I dropped my stop loss to this place. I think the thing was like a kind of like it will go up, it will go up. Massive drop. So it take me out. I knew it will respect this zone. I was drawing my pattern here. I knew it will respect this zone. So I enter another position. I put my stop loss here. Then I wanted to drag my stop loss up below here. The market dropped me like spice and then move up at see the right direction. I know how much I'm supposed to make from here. So how am I trading? What is my strategy? If I should tell you my strategy, I'm trading like buffer. What is the buffer? The buffer simply means that I have to see a current break in external zone. I have to see how the market display, and I'll still have three three TD. That three TD means that I need to see market touches 3 times like this. 1, 2, 3. It should be valid. It's either up and down, so that when the market come back, you will bounce back to that zone and then keep pushing. It's just like a breakout, which is your resistance or your support level. And I still use that to apply with my with my buffer strategy. Let me show you how my buffer strategy works. In this zone, this is good though, it works in all currency. If you see this zone now, I have a zone here. Let me drop to like 15 minutes so that you see it where I have 15 minutes here. You see this zone, we have what, how many touches here? 1, 2, then 3. So what did I do? I waited. The market do what? Come down, rebounds back, go again, and then respect this OB. This other block. This is the last break of structure to the upside. Yeah, a tiny break of structure. This internal break to the upside. Then before this massive move, and this trade I traded was buy stop. If those of you that traded buy stop, you will understand it. I was using buy stop from here. Then the market now trigger, then buy to this level. So what else are we looking at? I don't know if you people are understanding. Or people are understanding. Okay. What else are we looking at? I'm trying to check. Hope you are hearing me. I believe you all are hearing me. So what else did I do? Or what am I expecting this week? I'm expecting this week like go to drop from here. It will either drop a little bit, it might not drop a lot. For those that do scalping, you can scalp you can trade your scalping this thing from this zone. Gold will drop from here to like 1,500 again, then push up again. Depend what Trump will say, or if there is another fundamental like economic crisis or war. That is the only thing that will affect the gold, that will make the fear coming. Then gold will now buy a lot, or maybe something Trump will like sign a new Fed or something come up that will make gold begin to sell. That is US dollar to strong. I'm expecting US dollar to strong maybe before, from now till let's say mid of this year. You will see dollar will begin to have their own strength back. So what are we going to do now is back testing. I'm not going to use this software to do back testing, which is this TradingView. I'm going to use Ekness to do my back testing. Why am I not using this one? I did not subscribe. I'm not going to lie, I didn't subscribe. I failed to subscribe. And since I have another one that is more free, that is free and also what convenience for me to do back test, I think I'm going to use that one to back test. So I'm going to tell you that please be careful when trading this kind of currency. But right now you know that JPY is strong, so make sure you sell JPY when you have your strategy. Once your strategy is on the right angle, make sure you sell it. This is the trade I took. So I took this trade. I have a winning trade here. See that my 3D strategy. This is that my 3D strategy. 1, 2. How many touches? 1, 2, 3. 3 touches. Then I have another one, 4 touches. If something I traded this, I would have still make a little bit money. Then I will put my stop loss above this low, because I call it pivot zone, a possibility zone that a market will retrace back. So I do what? Another point to enter again. Another point which I waited when the market straight back. I mark it, and I mark this zone that I said the possible zone that market will have to do what? retrace back, and he did. So it's small. Once you do it, you get it right. You understand? So let's check another trade I took. I think I took a trade on card. I took a trade on card. I had a full what TPA. I'm still applying that my what the two strategy. You see it what how many touches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one a lot. I knew that this thing will come down here. It must go down. It must come down here. It must go up. What did I do? I waited after the market retest here and moved the other way. I did not panic. What did I do? Immediately I saw this consolidation, this tiny consolidation, this zone. I knew that something is fishing. I waited. Immediately the market go up again. I said, okay, there is OBA, and I say, let me go in fully. So it's not that deep. It's not that deep. So I had my what full TP. A full TP, not be pure. A full TP. So I think let me save it. I want to save it. There is another zone that market will still come down. This place depend what cat will do this week. Oil, the price of oil was kind of unstable. That's why you see that. Fundamental is one of the important things that you still need to learn. Please, I say learn fundamental. Learn how to read news too. I'm still learning. It's not that I know. So my mentor said, learn how to do what? To read news. Have a mentor. Stop saying that you want to learn it by yourself. If your mentor gives you some more basic knowledge, other ones you can do it by yourself. Refine your strategy, and you can get it better than the way you think. So, this is my lost trade. You see, I failed to listen to this what JPY. I knew that my basket was selling. This JPY basket. You analyze it. You see, I'm good when it's come to like my 3D pointer. You see, 1, 2, 3. You come down again. You go. I knew that yes, it will surely come down here and go. You understand? So JPY is strong. The election came out positive. There's PI. There was a cut in rates. So if you look your DX is dropping massively. See, dropping. I'm expecting this US index to drop again from this level. You can do something like this. It break this zone. It come like this, then or it might even come from here and drop to this spot. Then have a consolidate. It will consolidate small. Then come push massive. That is why I say before from now till May June, I'm going to see a strong in market structure, and all your structure will be respected. So okay, back testing. I'm going to back test one. Let me show you what I mean. This is my account. I've hide my account, so I'm going to make it big. This is good. I don't know if you can see it, but let me change it to white. Let me change it to white. Split line. No. Should I remove watermark? Yeah. Okay. I believe you can see this too. Now let's look at my strategy. How many time frame? Let's move to like 2 hour time frame is a very strong time frame. Don't ignore this 2 hour time frame. You see, 2 hour time frame. You respect this, and you respect this small zone, this breakout. Those that trade breakout. You see that thing that they say head and shoulder. head and shoulder, then you come, you trade. See, there is head pattern. See why I say this market will drop. You see this zone, it's very strong zone. Oh, don't look at it like this. It has been consolidated for a long period of time. So I feel see something. I might see something like it will touch here, do like want to go up, then drop to like 5k again, then have his way. Since dollar is going to weak, you will buy. You will buy till maybe like 4 500, 4 600, 5 500, 5 600. Okay, let's back test. Should I back test gold? Let's back test gold. I'm going to back test gold somewhere here since it's just 2 hours. Somewhere here. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm honestly don't know if you can hear me. Okay, we can do it. So let's display and see what will happen. In my strategy, remember I have 3D low, 3D low. Can you hear me? Okay, let's display. hmm I'm seeing a possible one. This is the last break to the upside. Let's see. I'll post. Then another break, another last break. The momentum is respecting the momentum. It's another break here. So there's a possibility here. If I should trade here, that is two things that we involved. There's a clear opportunity here for me to trade. If I should use my feed level check from here to here, I have chance of taking a trade for here. Because once your distance is above 500, this discount and premium zone, so I can take a trade here easily and I will still make my money. Maybe small, unless there is news. So for me now, I've seen a potential here, but there's something I need to observe. This is a liquidity zone. This is a liquidity zone that you need to break. Let's see. Okay, it has broken another one, so we still have another break here. Let's see. That is 2 hours. That's why I say power of 2 hours. You will see. Wait. Do you know why the thing is like that? Listen. It has respect this zone. When I say something, respect this zone. See, we have only how many touches? 1 and 2. You move up, come down, move up again, come down small, a tiny one, they push. But in my the other, that's buffer. Here is valid. This is my OB is valid. It's just like SMC concept. So in my SMC concept, I believe that here is what is okay. But if I should apply my price action, all those conferences, like seeing three TD three. I need to wait and see what will happen. But if I should use my SMC's concept, what I'm expecting to see in the market, yes, I will take a trade 100%, because it's 2 hour. This 2 hour FVG is very powerful and strong. So why am I going to take a trade there? I've seen something, a tiny break of structure to the upside, which will make it as a liquidity. It built a tiny liquidity here, and I will accept it like here is my liquidity. Then what will I do? I will enter here, I will target this high. But I'm not just going to target the high. I'm not just going to target the high. What else will I do? If I target this high, yes, here will be my stop loss. Yeah, depending what I'm trading. Here will be my stop loss. Then my TP will be here. At least 1:2 or 1:3 is okay. 1:2. I will not allow to go front because of the retracement. Then from here, this movement from here to here, I will put break even. This I will break even it. Now, if the thing come down, I will not lose the market. What will I do? I'll rather re-entry again. You understand? But it will take me what out. Then let's look at it. What happened? There is a news or something investor. This movement now, if you check in the other time frame, there was a problem. Which investor? That is Donald Trump came up and said something that he said he said that he will change Fed president. So investor fear they remove their money, because when it's like risks off or risks on environment, you need to also observe those ones too. When it is risks off and risks on. So what did the market do? The market dropped massively and still pushes up again after dropping to that level. Then we still have another this thing here. Now we can call it a correction to what, continuation, what trend, trend. This is our continuation trend. After a correction, this impulse and correction, then impulse again. Let's check what will happen. There's I'm expecting this zone. Wait, you see this small tiny block there? It is where you still need to observe. Market might come down here and then enter, then push up again, because we have liquidity sitting down here which the market is have already swept. There's a liquidity here, there's another liquidity here. Let's wait and see. Okay, full TP, bam, full TP. So if I enter there, I'll target this, then my stop loss will be above this low. Then I'll make what, 1:4. 1:4. Ask me why I don't like putting my stop loss above, because this OB is kind of powerful. This zone is kind of powerful because it might retrace at any point in time. Do you get? So what did I do? I waited the thing hit my TP. I mean, you see that the strategy is functioning. But do you know one thing I observe is patience. If you cannot have patience, it is very very bad. You need to have patience in anything you are doing. So let's see. There's another zone to respect. This place my respect. This zone my respect. This is when that my 3D 3 something something come up. See this zone now. That 3 something you have 1, 2. Then the market come down retrace. But this one I will not say my strategy is 100% in this zone, because it has not given me proper move. It hasn't given me proper move. That is why. So but I can still trade. If I want to risk a little bit money, what will I do? I sell. I will sell from here. Then my stop loss will be above here, about 60 pips, 65 pips. Then my TP fee be, my first TP will be here. That's 1:2. This 1:2. My first TP 1:2. then my second TP can wait, come all the way to this spot or here. Yeah, let's wait and see what will happen. So if market come up next week, we'll see. But I'm not expecting this market to drop from this level because dollar is still struggling. You may see a spice, but this one is the two. I'm sure it's my hoe from here to this spot. It's my hoe. It may not. It may hoe. So your SL, don't risk too much. Your SL can be here. One is a two is okay. 2.5 set. I don't know if I should go ahead and analyze another one. If you are watching me, do you want me to analyze another pair? Okay, let's analyze GBP USD. We are still doing back test. Part of okay, we'll drop this one to like 15 minutes because I'll do execute my trade in 15 minutes. Let's do this one, see how many we'll have. I'm going to cut it from here. This place I cut, let's check the dates. That was February. By this time, dollar is weakening already, so it will be very difficult. What am I seeing here? It was an uptrend. We have lower high, lower high, lower low. Another a tiny. He has not broken the structure to the upside. Another lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then he broke again, lower high, but you can say it's then he dropped the chain. It's tiny character here to what lower low. So let's display and see what will happen. I'm going to find where. Hey, let me find where I will take a trade. What is that? My strategy name 3D slash 3 something. Let's see what will happen here. Let me not use this so that I will not confuse people. Let me use this one. 1 2 3. If the market failed to respect this zone, me I will not trade. That is if the zone is strong. It's not giving me exactly what I want, unless I will treat like somewhere here. My this thing will be above this low. My tech, if you do like this, risks a lot of pips. If you risk like 30 something pips, then target all the way this one. That is how many? 1:2 again, or 1:3. 1:3 depends where I'm seeing. But if you should trade this OB, question: if you hear me say fair value gap and OB, before I can say my fair value gap is valid, you see this, the last candle before the impulsive move must close above the other block, whether it's weak or is this, but it must be above the other block. If it's like this one now, like this one now is valid, it's above the other block, that is why the market come down, return back. This one now is valid above this. I'm going to show you small ones like this one now. I'm not going to say it is, wait, I want to find invalid other block. This one now is valid, market must respect it. You see, it's valid. Yes, this one is not valid. 1 2, it did not even close above. See this one now, It did not close above, it did not close higher. See this one now. Where is it? See this one now. See the last candlestick here before these two candle that causes this. This one close above, but this side it failed to close the below. That is why what the market break it. Those are the technique you need to use. You do the trade SMC concept strategy or concept you may call it. Me, I'm still trading that. That is my favorite. So I'm also trading my 3D. Down the 3D is like advanced. I'm using it as advanced in market movement. I'm trading it. So this one now, I'm not going to say this is valid again. I'm out of the market. Once I see that move, I'm out of the market. So I can easily come down here. This is where I would enter again. This place, the last break of structure. This is not break of structure because it's weak. This I'll count here as the last break of structure to the downside. Is this valid? Okay, you can call it break of structure, a change of character. Here is valid. For me, there is valid. Here was valid. Look at that thing that I said. This one closes above here. You close it below before the other block. So and you see, you move to that point. You also respect and still come down. Respect that FV and still that is sniper entry. When they say sniper entry, when you hear people say, ah, my sniper entry, bro, I too like sniper entry. That is sniper entry. You make your money, cool cash. 1:3. It's not bad. 1:3 is not bad. If you like trade 1:1.5 billion, no concern me. Once I have my 1:2, 1:3, I'm okay. So let's check. We'll have to observe the market, how the market is moving. The market is keep coming down. This is a trap has been incurred here. Why is it trap? This place, a lot of investor, a lot of people will trade this. A lot of people will trade this, and they failed. The market give you what, a change of character to the upside. This is a short-term change of character. I'm 100% believe it's a short-term change of character. This market might react from here, might come down and react from here. Let's wait and see. That is why confirmation entry is concerned. Before I say, when I say confirmation entry, me, if I don't see something like this engulfing or hammer, I don't trade the confirmation. I don't think it is a confirmation. And you see this one now. You see that the market is react from this one, but I'm still expecting this low, this high. I will not trade though to this place, but if it come down, no, okay, this is another day. If push a gap and it's still pushing down, that means this spot was a kind of stronger, and that is where that 3D plus something is a concern. So the market failed to break that low, but let's see. I will still respect my order from the upside. Don't rush to enter. I will look for confirmation entry. Maybe break this low. You come down here. I'll look for confirmation entry. I'll drop again to 5 minutes and look for confirmation entry. So it does not. This is where the market likely go. So there is no confirmation. It must retrace from here. It must. It must return from here. I will reply my 3D. If I enter this trade, I will get the loss, but this thing will not be much because once I enter, come down here to this spot, I'll break even it. Wait, what will happen? It will take me out in my break even, then keep going up. Then I will now look at what my 3D strategy because I'm not seeing any valid OB there. You see, you respect that my 3D strategy. Let's see whether it, but my stop loss will be above there. I'm going to do like this, and I will be risking a little bit high for here. I'll tell you why I will risk a little bit high. Then I'll put 40 pips or 38 pips. Then I'll target my first TP will be here. That is 1 is to 2. My second TP will be here. That is 1 is to 4. Okay, let's look at it. That my 3D. We have how many touches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a tiny touch is there. 6 CF, 7, 8. You see, so it's very very strong. When I talk about 3 touch, just know say I'm king when it comes to 3D 3 touch. I know what I'm doing. The market will come down. Let's see. Okay. Now I will put. If you want to take your TP, first TP is about to hit. First TP can go. You can collect your first TP. There is a reason to re-enter again. You can re-entry when it touches this spot. You can re-enter again if you want to. Then you can put your stop loss. You see, the full TP will call. Okay, there is another entry, another first TP. Once you re-enter, another first this TP is coming down there. When it comes to 3D, that is why the power of that 3D is a very beautiful concept. Let me tell you one thing I've learned. This market is not just moving, it's moving by economies. Like when a market is pricing, bank, all those high institutions, they will say, okay, today I'm buying, or today they will make the currency weak or something like that. That's when you will not trade. This place is a patient game. So my second TP, the thing is reacting here. When I say no way market will react, that is called a resistant pivot. This is a pivot zone. That is a resistance zone again that market will do. But once it broke this zone, a full TP. If you can break that zone, a full TP. But by myself, I will secure my this ever since. I would secure some of the profits. Then I feel remove like 50% of my this then keep 50%. So that is the end of the day. If you have question, you can ask me. If you don't understand what I'm doing, you ask me in the comment section. I will answer you. I think this will be the end of my live stream, and you understand my two strategy, which I'm using what 3TD. That is 3 time touch and down, 3 time touch up and down. Either anyhow you want to, whether support and resistance anywhere, but let it be 3 times because it has a powerful meaning. Then the other one is what my SMC concept, which is OB. But in my remember, in my 3TD, I have another conferences that I will know that yes, this thing is valid, which is my FVG will be pleasant, OB will be pleasant. Then I can execute the trade and make profit. Thank you. Maybe the next day I will talk about forex trading, what is forex trading, and other this and how you can read news, what you need to know. And please remind you or the disclaimer, I'm not a forex trader, I'm not a mentor, I'm not your anybody's mentor. I'm just trying to get myself to understand the system. I'm not anyone what mentor, and I don't want to be mentoring. Probably in future, okay, but for now, no. If you want my help, if you don't know what you are doing, if you want to ask me question, you are free to ask me question. Even me, I'm blowing account. You blow account. Everybody is blowing account. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. You cannot have it 100%. Most strategies is working is 40%, 50%, 60%. You cannot have 70% winning rate unless you are just okay. If you have 70%, but you see 80, 90, 100, no way. You must lose to the market. When we come to like percentage of winning, Okay, if you take 10 trade for a day and you lose to only 2, okay, for the whole month, and 10 trade for the whole month, proper one, and you had 2 losses, that is like 80. Maybe 4 losses, 60%, and 4 losses is normal to add. But at the end of it, if your RR is 1:2, you still make a lot of profit. Do you get 1:4, a big money, 1:5, depending the loss size, the account size. That is all. Have a nice day and good luck. Please do it to watch the video again. Like, share. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That will be the end of our video.